So what if your life is awful for whatever reason? Physical reasons, financial reasons, psychological reasons, relationship reasons, whatever it may be. Well, when you focus extremely intensely on the present and divorce the narrative of interpretations, you become the transformation agent within your own life and within the environment and circumstances around you. So the more difficult and bad the situations may be, the more imperative it is to not rest easy within the machinations of the egoic mind, because they're clearly not working. Many times when people hit their lowest peaks, only then do they have some type of awakening. As far as I'm concerned, I had in June 2012, when I had my awakening, I was very depressed. Eckhart Tolle, when he became enlightened, he actually almost attempted suicide. He said, I can't live with myself anymore. He says, wait, I can't live with myself? Which one is me? It must be I can't live with myself. I must be this I. So who is this I? Who is this myself? Well, this is a false me. It's a person that I can't live with. So it's not me. And it's not linguistics, it's not semantics. That was a realization that hit him experientially. And though I just said it, that's not to say that I realize it or understand it completely or fully at an experiential level. But it's true. So what matters is the depth of which we can understand that we are the underlying awareness, the I or the I am. And that the conditions of our life are aspects of the myself. So when you bring that I am into the ball game, instead of behaving as the myself, the personal self, the egoic self, or rather the negative aspects of the personal self, when the unconditioned I comes in, then things are neither as much good or bad, but instead they just are. Then you handle the situation, and then the situations get better. When you're reacting incessantly to the situations that are around, either because of trauma and conditioning from the past that makes you feel unsafe and makes you develop walls and guards and so forth, or because of just for whatever reason you think about it too much and you have this need for certain psychological needs to be met, safety and whatever, excessively so. So you create every situation into a problem because it's threatening your psyche. Whatever the situation may be, whatever reason there may be dysfunction, just bring the I am into it. Instead of seeing this, let's say take this sock. Let's say it's a smelly sock, okay? Instead of taking the smelly sock and being, it's smelly, and throwing it away, you can just sit with it. The smell may enter your nose, may not. If it does, the guttural reaction of aversion, you have that, you just notice it instead of reacting to it. And it becomes actually just a sock. And instead of throwing it away, when I'm done perceiving it, I can just gently put it away. Now, what's the benefit of that? Why does that matter, that 30-second exercise? Why does that matter? Well, because with respect to situations, there's thousands, millions of situations that are happening at any given moment. And through your life, you encounter so many things. If it's constantly in this knee-jerk reaction of attraction and aversion especially, which is the flip side of attraction, you're going to be unhappy. Because there's always interpretations to have about things. And even when there's not a bad thing present, your mind will hold on to the bad thing and populate it in your mind. This is, by the way, how pretty much everybody lives. You might think this is normal, because it is. That doesn't mean that it's good. It doesn't mean it's necessary either. So the I am is the game changer. This the perceptive awareness. Then deeper, when you're willing, when the students say the teacher appears, they say, right? Similarly, when you're willing to allow things to change for the better, well, they do. First of all, your interpretations get better because they're not explicitly negative. Then the hostile environment, instead of becoming hostile, simply is just something to be perceived. Then you can operate from a clearer standpoint of productivity and proactiveness in terms of securing a better life. Working on the physical, working on the emotional, working for better relationships, having more harmonious relationships with people at work and so forth, which can lead to promotions and whatever. But more importantly than the surface things that change, the level of consciousness, which is reacting against it, changes, it elevates. So at the very primary level, life is better. Then at the secondary level, which is the outer expression, it becomes better as well.